Hi guys, and welcome to Mr. Kevin's STEM session. Today we are going to learn about weather. So I have 9 words here that I want you to look out for when we discuss our session and when you watch a video. We're going to look out for weather, cloudy, sunny, rain, snow, wind, thunderstorms, air, and atmosphere. We're going to look out for these words because by the end of the session, we're going to go define them. But before we can start anything, we're going to need the following materials. We're going to need cotton balls or tissues, whichever you prefer. We're going to need some glue or tape. We're also going to need crayons or markers, whichever you prefer. Put these over there, and a piece of paper. So once you gather all those materials, we will continue. So pause here and gather all those materials. Again, they are crayons or markers, whichever you prefer, a piece of paper, cotton balls or tissues, and glue or tape. Pause here, and once you return, we'll continue. Welcome back. Good job on getting all those materials. We're going to put them aside for right now. We're going to use them a little bit later. So, we all experience weather. But what is weather? Weather tells us what is happening in the sky and the air around us. This is happening in what we call the Earth's atmosphere. The weather can be sunny, it could be cloudy, windy, rainy, stormy, thundering, lightning, snowy. So we know those weathers, but different weather can happen during different seasons. Do you know how many seasons there are? Hold up the number of seasons by counting on your hand. And call out the number so I can hear. Good job. There are 4 seasons. There is spring, summer, autumn or fall, and winter. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 seasons. Scientists that predict the weather are called meteorologists. They watch the patterns in the sky and see the air and the temperatures to predict the weather. Do you know who else can predict the weather? You can. All you have to do is look out the window and look at the clouds. Clouds are important because they can help us predict the weather. This is a great time to start our exercise, so make sure you have your materials. So let's get started with our project. The following colors we're going to need are black crayons or markers, whatever you prefer, a yellow crayon or marker, a green crayon or marker, or a blue crayon or marker. Once you have those 4 colors, we're going to put these to the side because we're going to come back to them and use them. So for right now, I want you to grab your piece of paper. You can hold it long ways. The first thing we're going to do is fold it in half, like so, okay? And make sure you get a crease in there. So once it's folded in half, it looks like this. Then we're going to fold it in half one more time, but like this. Okay, and make sure you get a good crease again. Press down on those corners. Once you have it folded in a fourth, you're going to have this shape. Then we can unfold. And this gives us, I don't know if you can see, gives us 4 equal rectangles. We're going to use these to demonstrate different weathers. So I'm going to put this on the clipboard so you guys can see. Okay, so we have 4 equal rectangles. On the top one, with our black marker, we're going to write the word sunny. So that's S-U-N-N-Y. So it should look like that. That's S-U-N-N-Y, sunny. So that would be the first rectangle. I'll give you a little time to catch up. In the second rectangle, we're going to write the word rainy. That's R-A-I-N-Y. Rainy. R-A-I-N-Y. So now we have two squares filled up. The first rectangle is sunny. The second rectangle is going to be rainy. Let you copy that? Okay. For the third one, we're going to go to this one right under sunny, and we're going to write thunderstorm. So that's Thunderstorm. That's a big word to spell, so I'll help you spell it again. So we're going to write thunderstorm in the rectangle under sunny. That's Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm. And in this last square, we're going to write seasons. That's S-E-A-S-O-N-S. And underline that one. And then we're going to write 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like so. I will show you in a second. So on this last rectangle, we're going to write seasons. It's going to be S-E-A-S-O-N-S. Go ahead and underline that one. Then number down to 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we already discussed those seasons, but we'll come back to this later. Okay. Once you have this down on your paper, I'll give you some time. If you need a little bit more time, it's okay to pause the video here and catch up. Once you have all 4 rectangles filled out, we're going to take our green crayon or marker and draw some grass. The first half would be right from here in the midline. You're going to draw grass into the sunny and rainy at the bottom of that, and then thunderstorms grass here. I'll show you. So we're going to pretend this is our grass line. You could make it wavy if you like. Color it in. It doesn't have to be perfect. So that's our grass for our sunny weather, our rainy weather. And then we're going to do the same thing just for the thunderstorm part. And we're going to color that in. It's a little hard doing this upside down. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't need to be colored in completely. Just so we have an idea that that is grass. Okay? So we have our grass in our 4 storm patterns that we're going to see. Once you're done with the grass, you are going to get your yellow crayon or marker, and in the sunny one, we're going to draw a sun in the middle. Draw your sun any way you like. Just going to draw a little quick sun. I'm going to add a little orange to it just so you guys can pick it up, because orange or yellow is hard to pick up on the camera. So there we go. I drew a sun. Not the best sun, but you can draw whatever. Could look like that as well, whichever way you want to draw your sun. So this is what sunny weather looks like. Notice that there are no clouds in the sky. So now we're going to move ahead to the rainy one. So what I want you to do is take your black marker and draw a cloud, but do not color it in. Show you what that looks like. You can draw a cloud whatever way you like. Here's my cloud. So that's our cloud for the rainy. So we have a sun for the sunny, one cloud for the rainy. We're going to do the same cloud in Thunderstorm. So draw a cloud down here, like that. But in the Thunderstorm one, we're going to color the cloud in with a black marker, or gray if you prefer. We're going to color that in. Like so. Let me put the lid on this. So, now we have 3 items on our thing. So we have sunny. We have a sun right in the center of our sunny rectangle. In the rainy one, we have 1 white cloud. And in Thunderstorm, we have 1 dark cloud. Next, we're going to grab our blue marker. And for the rain, we want it to rain. So draw some rain coming out of that cloud. I'll show you mine in a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can draw little raindrops, you can draw lines. But that's rain. You see that? Doesn't matter. You can just draw any rain coming out of the rainy cloud. Then we're going to draw some rain in the Thunderstorm one as well. Once you draw your rain, you can put the blue marker away. So we have rain coming out of the rainy cloud, and in the Thunderstorm we have some rain as well. Again, if you need more time drawing this stuff out, it's okay to pause the video and catch up, and then unpause once you're caught up. We're not done yet. So for Thunderstorm, we're going to grab our yellow crayon or marker and draw some lightning. I can't do this backwards, so I have to do it this way. And I will show you guys in a little second. I drew 2 lightning bolts. You can see them there. You could do more than 2 if you like, but we're going to draw them in our rain cloud there. So this gives us a basis of what sunny weather looks like, rainy weather looks like, and thunderstorms look like. So now, what we want to do is grab our glue or tape and put a couple drops in our cloud and in our thunderstorm cloud as well. Let's hope this glue works. Okay, you're going to spread it around the cloud and on the thunderstorm cloud as well. Make sure you put the lid back on. Screw the lid on if you're using the glue so it doesn't dry out. So I'll show you what it looks like when I have my glue spread. You can see the little drops. That's the glue. Then for the rainy cloud, we're going to take a cotton ball or tissue and we're going to rip it up a little bit and spread it across the glue on the cloud. So we're going to place it on the glue drops on the cloud, making that shape with our cotton ball or our tissue. So if you are using a tissue, all you have to do is just shred the tissue a little bit. So it looks something like that. Little puffy rain cloud. Then we're going to do the same thing with the thunderstorm. Take more tissue or cotton balls and spread that across. You may have to use 1 or 2 cotton balls. What I'm going to do is just keep ripping and spreading apart. Press down a little bit so it sticks to the glue. So now I have 2 clouds, but remember the thunderstorm we colored black. So once we have these patted down, we are going to take our black marker and just lightly brush the cloud like so. You can see that it's getting a little bit darker there. I'm just tapping it to making it to have a dark color clouds. You know, when we have storms, we look at the sky and the sky gets dark. That's when we know there's going to be a storm. Like so. Okay, we're almost done. Again, guys, you can pause the video here to catch up. You may have some like little lint on your marker. Just take that off before you put the lid back on. Once you're done, we discussed that there were 4 seasons. Do you remember what they were? So the first one we said was spring. We're actually in spring right now. This is where the flowers start blooming. It's a little bit of rainy season, but we think this is where the flowers bloom. April showers bring May flowers. So for 1, we're going to write the word spring. You could do any color marker or crayon. Spring. S-P-R-I-N-G. Spring. Then we're going to do summer. Summer is the hot weather where we're wearing shorts. That's S-U-M-M-E-R. Then fall, which is F-A-L-L. Then winter. W-I-N-T-E-R. So now we completed our project. This is a great time to watch our video.
Welcome to 3-2 Wonder. I'm Dr. Jeff, and today I'm gonna make a cloud. Whoa, that was awesome. And today we're gonna be exploring weather. Here we go. Today we'll learn that weather tells us what the sky and air around us are like on any given day. It can be sunny, windy, cloudy, rainy, snowy, or stormy. And scientists can predict the weather by understanding patterns.
3, 2, Wonder! Yeah! 3, 2, Wonder! Hey! Let's go! 3, 2, Wonder!
So you can see the little tiny microorganisms inside. Addison, we can't understand you with that scarf over your mouth.
Oh, sorry. I said hi, Dr. Jeff. Hi, EJ.
Oh, hi.
I wish it wasn't so cold and windy today. Now I can't do my daily routine of running 5 miles.
But you've never ran 5 miles before.
I know. I was going to start today.
That coldness outside is called weather. Weather tells us what the atmosphere is like on any given day.
What's the atmosphere?
What?
I said, what's the atmosphere?
The atmosphere is all the sky and air around us.
I see. So today the weather outside is cold and windy.
That's right. Now, let's explore each type of weather one by one. It's time to go into our imaginations. Follow me! Ready? Here we go! In 3, 2, wonder!
I love my imagination.
I love it too because this is sunny weather.
My favorite.
Me too. Now, we learned before, the sun makes light.
It shines on the earth during the day and warms up everything around us.
Sunny weather is when the sun shines brightly.
On some days, it's hard to see the sun when it's hidden behind clouds.
Yep, what you're describing is cloudy weather. Clouds are made up of teeny tiny water droplets. They're so small, they can actually float in the air. When clouds block some light from the sun, we say the weather is cloudy.
I'm getting sad just looking at that.
To help us understand cloudy weather, we're gonna make our very own cloud. To do that, we need some safety equipment. Here you go. Now, don't try this at home. This bin is filled with a very, very cold liquid. It's called liquid nitrogen. So cold, I have to wear special gloves. When we mix in this water, it should make tiny, tiny droplets of water, just like a cloud. Let's count it down. In 3, 2, wonder!
Whoa!
It's like being inside a cloud.
Ready to move on to windy weather?
Yeah!
Wind is when air around us moves. Wind can bend trees, blow papers from your hands, and it can even make clouds move.
But I don't understand. Why don't we see the wind?
That's a good question, Addison. Even though we can see the air, it's a gas that's all around us. Let me show you. What just happened?
The air takes up all the space in the balloon.
Exactly. Air is all around us. Let's see what happens when air moves fast. Oops. Brace yourselves.
Whoa! You just blew my umbrella away!
Yep, just like wind can do outside on a windy day. Now it's time to explore rainy weather.
You couldn't do this before we lost our umbrellas?
Sorry. Rain is when drops of water fall from clouds in the sky. Sometimes it rains a little bit, and other times it rains a lot.
I love the rain. It makes everything feel clean and fresh.
Rain is very important. It keeps trees and plants alive and provides people with fresh water that we can drink.
But too much rain isn't always a good thing either.
That's true, EJ. Too much rainy weather can sometimes lead to flooding or mudslides?
What happens to rain when it's really cold?
Let's find out.
I wish I hadn't asked that question.
Ooh, this is snowy weather. Remember that water can exist either as a liquid.
Or solid, which is ice.
That's right. Snow happens when rain freezes into a solid as it's falling down. Snow is made of frozen water.
Dr. Jeff, can we see some weather a little less freezing?
Of course.
Finally, some nice, calm weather.
Welcome to a thunderstorm. Thunderstorms are when big clouds make thunder and lightning, and usually a lot of rain too.
Lightning is a bright flash of light in the sky.
And thunder is the loud sound caused by lightning.
Extreme weather like this should always be taken seriously. To keep people safe, scientists have learned how to predict storms before they happen. These experts are constantly studying the weather all around the country to detect patterns. By looking at weather patterns from the past, scientists can predict the direction that a storm will move across the country. For instance, from west to east.
So scientists study all the different types of weather to find patterns.
And they can use those patterns to make predictions about the kind of weather coming our way.
That's exactly right. Great job. Now it's time to do it yourself.
Today we're going to make your very own rain gauge.
You'll need a large soda bottle, scissors, sand or pebbles, a ruler, a permanent marker, and paper clips. First, have an adult help you cut off the top of the bottle.
Then fill up the bottom part with pebbles so that it is flat and won't fall over.
Next, use a ruler to mark the side of the bottle with dashes every inch or centimeter. Your choice.
Put the part of the bottle you cut off in the opening like this and hold it in place with 4 paper clips.
To use the rain gauge, just put it outside and measure how much rainwater it collects after a storm.
Notice how some storms dump a lot of water and other storms only a little.
A rain gauge is just one tool that scientists use to understand and predict the weather.
Try it yourself.
It could be sunny, it could be windy, it could be cloudy. It could be rainy, it could be stormy, or it could be snowing. Weather is what's happening in the Earth's atmosphere. Weather is what's happening in the Earth's atmosphere. Scientists, they can predict the weather. They can do this by understanding patterns. Weather is what's happening in the Earth's atmosphere. Weather is what's happening in the Earth's atmosphere.
Now, let's review. Today, we learned that weather is what's happening in the Earth's atmosphere on any given day.
It can be sunny, windy, cloudy, rainy, snowing, or stormy.
And scientists can predict the weather by understanding patterns.
And now you know. Until next time, I'm Dr. Jeff.
I'm EJ.
I'm Addison.
And remember,
Always question, always wonder.
So let's review the words we learned today. I'm going to cut out the photo. You're just going to see these words. So, weather. Weather is what happens in the Earth's atmosphere on any given day. Cloudy. Cloudy is when clouds are in the sky. Clouds can block sunlight, and they are made up of water droplets. Number 3, sunny. Sunny is when the sun shines brightly with no clouds blocking the sun. That is sunny weather. Rain. Rain is when droplets of water fall from the clouds in the sky. 5, snow. Snow is when rain freezes into a solid while it is falling from the sky. Number 6, wind. Wind is when air around us moves quickly. Then we have thunderstorm. Thunderstorms are when dark clouds make thunder and lightning and usually a lot of rain. Number 8, air. Air is the gas that is all around us in the Earth's atmosphere. And the last word, atmosphere. Can you see it? Atmosphere is the sky and air around the Earth. So there are the words we learned today. Good job! I hope you enjoyed this lesson. See you again. Bye.